Hey guys, Denton here. Today we're checking out the CQ1A solar-powered Wi-Fi security camera from SOVMIKU. Inside the box, you're going to receive the camera itself, a solar panel, an extra charging cable, some mounting hardware, and a user's guide. So let's hook this thing up and see what it can do. Here is the run for our chicken coop, and we want to put our camera right about there-ish maybe a little bit more over there. And that way we can capture everything out here in the pasture that happens. Especially if our neighbors over there decide to set our pasture on fire with fireworks on the 4th of July. So we are going to set that up right now. One of the things that I found out with drilling into a hardwood is that these screws, the heads will pop off. So we are going with these wood screws here, and we have them mounted in there. Now we're going to take our camera, screw this into the bottom, and mount this right in there. So I figured out why they gave us an easy option to take this thing off, and that's because sometimes you forget to plug in the cable to the back of the camera. We have this little piece here that we're going to push out, shove our micro USB cable in the hole all the way through, plug it into the spot. There we go. Now push all of this back into the slot. Now we're going to take this and hook it back up. There we go. Now we're set. Up here on top of the chicken run is where I screwed this in, and screwed it into here on that 2x4, onto this 2x4, and onto that 4x4 right there. And it is pretty steady. There's our southern exposure there. So we should get some good sun all times of the year. And let's go ahead and see what our camera sees. So I had to move it from here over to here because of Wi-Fi reasons. The Wi-Fi signal did not like that side of the chicken run, but over here it's working fine. So that's where it lives now. So here is an alert my camera sent me of my neighbor riding a lawnmower through my pasture. He drops off his grass clippings to help me rebuild the soil with. And here is when the camera detected motion from the wind blowing all the shrubs and stuff there on the bottom of the screen. And here's me playing around with the camera the other day. I was about 60 miles away from the house when I did this. And this is me just panning back and forth and seeing what I can see. This camera has a different mounting setup than any of the other ones that we've seen before. Usually if it's something like this gets mounted and then this slides over top. This is all connected. We have an open close button here. And this disc screws into the bottom of this and clicks in there. And then pull this open to unclick it. On the bottom of the camera, we have our slot here for our micro SD card. So we're going to go ahead and slide that in now so we're not fighting with this later on. We're putting in a 128 gigabyte card. And we'll just kind of leave that for now. Let's go ahead and pull up our app. Here are all of the cameras that we have hooked up right now. We have the one that we put up recently for the driveway heading back to the house. We have this one going from the pantry to the driveway. showing the back of the vehicles. And we have one watching our chicken coop door, which we finally got hooked up to our mesh network. Let's go ahead and add a camera. And it says turn the device on, so we will turn this on.
Please use the app to format your SD card first.
Yeah, well, it's going to take a minute. Let's hit the button for our next step. That's our camera. Hook it up to our Wi-Fi and connect to the device.
Connection succeeded.
And we're in. We are going to put this one on the chicken coop looking out to the pasture, since it has such a broad range that it can do. So we will put on this pasture, and we will put this on the chicken coop. This one is solar panel. Auto on after charging, definitely. That way if we don't have any sun for a while and then we do get some and the battery's dead, it will turn on once it is got some power again. We'll skip through all of this. And let's find this camera. There it is. Let's turn it on, see what we see. This is going to be upside down. Let's go ahead and format that there memory card so it will stop annoying me. And it is showing the full SD card, so that is good. Let's go through some of this here real quick. Put you on high. Duration is going to be 20 seconds. Cooldown time, none. Sleep time, none. No schedule sleep. Go to notification settings. And I'm really thinking about setting this up here soon because I want some of these extra features. Video settings, we're going to put you on super high speed 2K. Here's where we can flip the image. So if we need to mount this upside down, we can have the video be right side up. But we are going to switch that back because we are going to mount this the correct way. Okay, let's go to lighting settings. We want the indicator light to be off. Let's go back up here to the top and get into the camera. Let's check our firmware. It is up to date. All of that looks good. Well, that's all I have for this video. Bang around that bell icon if you want to be notified when new videos come out. Call us on the hotline if you have comments or questions and want to be featured in an upcoming video. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Check us out on the website, and we'll see you guys on the next one.